Check it out, Rachel. It's my new Winnebago.
Wait, what do you mean it's your new Winnebago?
I mean, it's my new Winnebago. I just said it. I just told you exactly. Do I need to say it again?
But did you spend V-Bucks on this?
Yeah, dude, I got a sweet deal. Good.
It's not a sweet deal. This is free. It's part of the game.
Then why did I have to pay for it?
Yeah, you didn't have to pay for it. Fortnite's free.
Well, if I pay for it, everyone else should pay for
That's
it.
not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Yeah!
No, you don't have to pay for anything.
So you're telling me I didn't even have to pay for this?
You got that in the battle pass.
Yeah.
Now see this is a pickaxe you can pay for.
I never paid for the battle pass.
Wait, how did you get all that money anyway, Steve? I thought since we went to season 5, you're not rich anymore.
I spent every dime that I accumulated over the last 20 years on this.
Wow, that's really sad, but also really dumb.
It was my college fund.
That was a really stupid decision of you.
$38.
You're always making terrible decisions, Steve. At least you look good now.
I know.
You look hot.
I know.
Only reason I'm talking to you, to be honest.
Thank you. All right. Good.
Yeah, Steve, I bet you're glad that Fortnite's still free to play, and stupid you doesn't spend all your stupid money on stupid things that you don't need to spend money on. Stupid.
Not really. I'm helplessly addicted to this game.
Fortnite will be free forever.
You don't think it'll ever be pay to play?
Oh, but it will be.
No! Say it's not so, narrator.
Not really, though.
Ugh. Scared me.
Oh, thank God. Although, we wouldn't have Steve anymore, so yin yang, you know.
Welcome to Llama Logic, the master hub for all your Fortnite inquiries. We look at the numbers, the players, and the devs to give you up-to-date theories, thoughts, and insights on what this wacky game will bring us next. You want answers, and we'll give them to you, even if they're half speculative and borderline wrong. Here at Llama Logic, we draw the line between clickbaited information, nonsense and insight, llamas and alpacas.
There's no difference between llamas and alpacas.
You don't know how wrong you are, Steve. Now put your trays in an upright position and strap in for one heck of a ride. Fortnite Battle Royale's popularity and worldwide success can be mainly attributed to its price. That is to say, it has no price. Fortnite is a free-to-play game costing no money in order to download and play. Of course, you have the main game, which features the game mode Save the World, which costs $39.99, but in no way do you need to own this version of the game to play Battle Royale. And it seems that Epic Games has no reason to change that right now. Players can spend money, or as the in-game currency is called, V-Bucks, on skins, cosmetic items, and of course those lovable emotes. You go, girl! These cosmetic items are just that, cosmetic. They don't help the player in any discernible way, or at least, no ways that have been proven. This begs the question though, what if Fortnite Battle Royale was pay to play? What if you could pay for items that could make you win? How would this transform the landscape of Fortnite? Would this ultimately doom Fortnite and kill its popularity, or would it survive the price increase and continue on as the juggernaut it is? We can look to Fortnite's main competitor in the Battle Royale world, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, as a solid example of what a pay-to-play system might look like for a Battle Royale game. With PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or better known as PUBG, we have an initial price point of $29.99. This is half the price of a regular retail game, such as Call of Duty or Battlefield. This is because on launch, PUBG was an unfinished game with many finer details waiting to be polished. It was presented through an early access scheme, much like Fortnite, in order to give players a taste of what was to come, as long as they forked over the money. If we look at the price of the full game of Fortnite, we see that it's $10 more than PUBG at $39.99. This would probably stay the price point of Fortnite if the Battle Royale mode was to go pay to play. You simply pay for the entire game at one time and gain access to both playing modes. Like Fortnite, PUBG includes many in-game purchases, such as weapon skins, player clothes, and loot boxes. Great controversy has been made of loot boxes not only in PUBG and Fortnite, but in video games such as Overwatch, Shadow of War, and most notoriously, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Loot boxes have been accused of being nothing more than a gambling slot machine feature in games meant to give players a rush as they find out if they just paid for something worthwhile. Games like Mass Effect 3 have loot boxes that help players skip lengthy grinding sessions to gain experience and key skills. While not pay to win, this scheme takes away from the fun of the game. Developers can just stick long, boring gameplay sections that players can skip. That is, if they have the cash. Last year, it was revealed that Battlefront 2 would introduce a loot box system that would advance players' levels at a much faster rate than playing the game, to the point that players said that the game forces you to buy the loot boxes. Gamers canceled pre-orders and took to the forums to voice their anger at the mechanic. The controversy surrounding this issue should be a warning to other developers. Pay to win sucks, and no one wants their time put into a game to be outdone by someone with money to burn. While Fortnite doesn't have skills or specific weapons players can drop into the game with, it does have skins and other customizables to unlock, which give players a certain status within the game. Players are able to unlock cosmetic items, meaning the more skilled the player, the more likely they are to have a non-default skin. In addition, while loot boxes may not affect Battle Royale, they certainly affect Save the World. To get better weapons, heroes, and survivors, you can purchase loot llamas, which will give you a randomized assortment of items. This means that players that have the means to spend big money on the Save the World loot llamas can easily pay money to get a leg up in the game, but the non-competitive nature of the game mode makes the pay-to-win not as big of an issue. It still is part of a larger issue within gaming, dealing with microtransactions and loot boxes. In the Battle Royale realm, of course there is the Battle Pass, which has the price point of 950 V-Bucks, and the Battle Bundle, which is 2,800. These are relatively good deals as they provide you with a plethora of in-game goodies like emotes, skins, and gliders, as well as V-Bucks themselves, meaning the price point is even lower, all things considered. It also allows access to special in-game events and challenges that will level up the player at a much faster rate. For less than $10, you are given a lot of loot and the chance to earn even more items. Each season lasts about 2.5 months, but players are under no obligation to purchase the Battle Pass. In May, Fortnite hit an all-new revenue record, amassing $318 million. This revenue comes not from the purchasing of the game itself, as it is free, but from in-app purchases. Compare Fortnite to something similar like Pokemon Go, another free-to-play game, and it becomes clear that Fortnite has struck gold. Pokemon's revenue dropped considerably after its launch in 2016. Fortnite's revenue continues to go up even months after its release. Why is that? Well, it's clear that Epic Games knows how to keep players interested. With constant updates to the game, new skins, gadgets, guns, as well as changes to the map, Fortnite is always evolving and keeping players coming back for more. With revenue from the game increasing and popularity soaring, it seems unlikely that Fortnite would ever go pay to play. The practice of in-game purchases has always been a tricky subject. Many gamers feel that you should pay for a game and get the game in its entirety. The developers and publishers defend in-game purchases by pointing out that even with a high price for a game, the actual cost of making a video game is very high, and with many projects never seeing release, in-game purchases are a necessity to keep the developers afloat. In summation, Fortnite Battle Royale remains free to play for the foreseeable future for a good reason. It gets the game into the hands of as many players as possible, adding to its popularity. In addition, the amount of money spent by players on in-game purchases might exceed the money they would make by making it pay to play. If you made the game pay to play, then the number of players would shrink dramatically. Even with the increased revenue from the sales of the game, recouping the lost players and the lost popularity would be a nearly impossible task. What do you think? Would you stick around to pay to play Fortnite? Do you think Epic Games should make the full version of the game free? Are in-game purchases necessary, or are they just another way for publishers to nickel and dime the players? Comment below and let us know.
Well, good thing it's still free to play. The shopping cart's free. Good.
Yep, that's true. You don't have to pay for shopping carts.
Unlike real life, when I try taking shopping carts from the grocery store, they always yell at me and say, "Get back here, you bum."
Yeah, you gotta pay for that.
All right, Rachel, let's go fly.
All right.
Let us know what Fortnite topic interests you, and we may just cover it in the next installment of Llama Logic. Thanks for watching.